Okay, so the new Nintendo Direct just dropped and it was kind of whatever in my opinion. However, there is one new title of particular noteworthiness. Now I had hoped that this day would never come, though it was inevitable, but a new Zelda game starring Zelda has been announced called The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This will be the first Zelda game where you play entirely as Zelda, since Wand of Gamelon that is. Now the game itself looks fun, definitely seems to be a step up from the Link's Awakening remake, and the new Echo mechanic is very interesting. But I have some concerns about the game, particularly regarding how it is likely the product of a feminist mindset. You see, among Western feminist fans, there's been a demand for Zelda to be the protagonist of a Zelda game for a long time. The argument usually goes something like, "It's called Zelda, why don't you play as Zelda?" I feel like the biggest push for this was by Anita Sarkeesian with her Tropes versus Women in Video Games YouTube series, which is now 11 years old, by the way. Man, things were a lot simpler then, huh? Anyway, I feel like this argument, despite just being feminist, misses a lot of the depth and value that Zelda provides as a character in the games that she's in, and with Nintendo finally kowtowing to these demands, I feel like they're setting themselves further on a dark path. Anyway, the argument for having Zelda being the protagonist basically boils down to, it's called Zelda, so why don't you play as Zelda? And the more feminist argument of Zelda's just a damsel in distress in every game, she deserves to be a hero too. Ultimately, I feel like these arguments both misunderstand, either accidentally or intentionally, Zelda as a character. See, the three main characters of Zelda, Link, Ganon, and Zelda herself, all serve very deliberate roles in the story. Link is the hero, Ganon is the villain, but Zelda's role isn't as simple. Zelda might just seem like a damsel in distress at first glance, but she's actually a lot more. See, Princess Zelda is exactly that, a princess. She is a political figure first and foremost, the heiress to the throne of Hyrule and a leader to her people. Hell, that's why she has the Triforce of Wisdom. Her strength is as a wise leader rather than a brave warrior or a vicious tyrant. Beyond that, the various situations she has put in throughout the series also serve symbolic purposes for the state of Hyrule itself. Of course, her kidnappings provide Link with motivation, but they also represent the chaos that Hyrule has been thrown into by Ganon. Additionally, the value of a female character isn't dependent on how much of a girl boss she is. What really matters is her personality, her actions, and how interesting she is. A female character doesn't need to be independent or badass to be a great character, or even to be a hero. What really makes a character a hero is doing what's right, and Zelda has consistently done that throughout the entire series. Her being saved by Link on occasion doesn't make her any less valuable. She has a different role, and she still provides Link with invaluable assistance throughout the games. Ultimately, saying that the only way for Zelda to be a hero is by copying Link is a lot more discriminatory. Now, you might think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but it always starts with something small. If these feminist ideals exist at Nintendo in any capacity, then they will grow and take over the entire company. Same thing has happened in the West so many times already. The seed has taken root, and the only way to stop it is to fight back. If we're to win the culture war, then we need to demand better from Nintendo and boycott their products that cater to liberal radicals. Well, those are my thoughts on this new Zelda game. Look, I'm sure it'll be a good game, but I disagree with the direction that it will likely take both the Zelda series and Nintendo in. Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.